Oh, like a Rudolph. Alright. Stop and get some gas. Around 7:30, Saturday morning. Go hit some yard sales. I'm ready. You ready, babe?
Ready.
Alright, let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Alright, let's go. It's right over here.
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Ruby stuff. What's this?
No, it was actually the second thing.
With the tinier one.
What's the little first thing? What about that press? What about these 21 inch pieces? Yeah, it's like Batman in it. Lots of colors.
Welcome back, and if you're new to the channel,
that was a
please
great
don't
deal.
forget to subscribe.
Alright, so all
If you're into
cards,
yard sailing, then
15
stick around
bucks.
and enjoy the show. But if you
Fantastic.
just want to see what we picked up,
got
then
all
go ahead and
those.
skip to the end and the
They're-
reveal.
They're commentaries, but I think there's good enough stuff in there that definitely.
Simone, go in that little gray tin that's on top of that
Cincinnati
refrigerator
thing.
and give me $5. Thank you.
You know? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got here. Weed control.
Wow, Wendy.
How much are those? Ask her. What do we got? Ooh, yeah, little monsters. They're a little beat up.
They are really beat up. I mean, most of them are missing
So you
there.
should take $2 for them.
I probably would have picked up these comics if they had been in better condition. I remember reading these when I was younger.
Alright. 25 cents.
Nick. Yeah, take this for me, please.
About this for $1. About this.
Would you like that? No, I don't mind.
Something on the bottom though. What's it say on the bottom here?
Sterling.
Huh?
Sterling.
Nice. $0.25. Christmas stuff. Oh, that's pretty neat. $2. Oh, like a Rudolph. I like both these actually. Kind of want to. Alright, we need to poop. Alright, cool. Now this blue tub was full of Monster High dolls and they were only asking $1 a piece for them. Morning. And as you see here, that square bin was packed full of Barbies. Alright. Also only $1 a piece. What's up with these dolls? Yeah, how much for those dolls? Harry Potter.
Knowing that there were over 50 houses involved in this community yard sale, we had to set a budget. Otherwise, we probably would have picked up all of that Monster High stuff when we were there.
These are pretty neat. Alright. 25 cents.
Yeah, so now she's gonna cackle.
Get a video too. It was pretty funny. And 10 on the glow-up thing. Alright, and 7 on the jack-o'-lantern. He's cool.
That backpack was so cool. It was
Buy
from the
anything?
TV series Supernatural. I'm a really big fan of it, but I really didn't need the backpack.
I'm sorry, what?
It says racing components. I'm not sure if it was like a racing jacket just for $1.
Very heavy duty.
Yeah. Huh. It's like a mechanic's jacket or something. And these PSP games. I thought these were PSP games. They're actually PSP movies. Which I have a PSP, but I'm looking for the games. And then the chair.
This chair coming up, they only wanted $2 for it. It's like mid-century modern velvet, and I just couldn't pass that up.
This chair here, you like it? Is it rock?
No.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how much for this controller? 30?
Paying and I'm on videotaping. Bread. That's bread. We like bread. What is, ooh, bread tip.
This was an honor system bread stand setup. What you want and pay for it in the little pay box.
Bones. Dope biscuit. Mini loaf. Chocolate chip cookies. That is a nice setup. Look at that. So cool. We're gonna have to check out the bread on the way back.
I'm always looking for more bookshelves. This bookshelf doesn't make just an offer, and but we already bought the couch, so I didn't have room in the truck.
Put them in the basket or the back of the box, and everything, if they look through the box and they want them, they're what, 50 cents each.
Fun.
I don't know, some little toys. Found some cards here. Like that. 50 cents for them. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Polywog.
Neither do I.
Rayquaza. Oh, that's a pretty good card. See a shiny one in here. Another Rayquaza. What do you think?
50 cents.
50 cents. Okay, what we got here?
So we got, this is 25 cents and that's 25 cents.
Yeah.
And then that's 50 cents.
Yeah,
So that's
okay.
$1.50. That's not this one.
Yeah, let's see which ones you got. Karami. And another Karami. And then what's the other one?
That's cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll.
And I forget that one's name.
Lucky. What are these? Cards. Some earrings. Those are cute. She's rocking some earrings. Good little box. Okay. Mini brands. Retro.
It's a little hard sometimes.
These giant bananas.
Yeah.
Huh.
What would you do on just the whole box?
Let me see your outfit. Show it. Alright, cool. Oh, look at that leg.
Oh, stop.
We weren't sure what this was, a glass hollow bowl or a light fixture, I don't know. It was
A
nice.
bowl. Interesting. I've never seen a bowl like that. Have you?
At this yard sale, this music box immediately caught my eye, although I didn't know it was a music box at first.
How much for the box?
$3.
That's not bad. Looks like abalone. Open it. It's a nice box. Oops, jewelry box. Alright, cool. $3 on that one? That's not bad.
It used to be a music box.
Really? Pretty neat. It does work. For $3? He's pretty good. These Bakelite? 5 on the Bakelite? Caution? Uh-huh. My camera angles are always facing down because I try not to film people. It tends to piss them off. It's always good to be considerate of other people, especially when you're at their home. Hey, look at this old phone. Let's check this old phone here. Isn't that neat? Ghost story. What are these candles? Are these candles? Yeah. One's ghost story. Story.
Yeah.
No, $1 a piece, 2 a piece. Check this thing out. Yeah. I haven't seen those in a minute. Some books down there. Alright, cool. Got a couple down this road. Check this one out real quick. Like a Power Rangers bike. Handlebars broke though. Burgers. Yeah. SpongeBob. Bingo and puzzle. Super Assassin. Huh. That's pretty crazy. What about these? Okay.
There was so much to look at this yard sale. We ended up overlooking some stuff that we didn't notice until we watched the video back.
This is what I bought all those toys last time.
You remember?
I'm not sure if it's a dog toy or what. Here, hold on to that. Ask her how much of the toys first.
Remember, this is where we got that big cardboard box. Yes.
You must have had a lot of birds.
Yes, sir. I had tons of them actually.
I'm gonna sit this down right here.
Okay. That's fine. Yep. Yep, that's fine. Go ahead.
Toys are 50 cents to $1.
50 cents. Check out the stuff that we did.
Huh?
Yeah, a lot of it's normal stuff.
Yeah. Woody is 50 cents.
It's Curious George thing.
That's cute.
It's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
not sure if you're supposed to go to something else or what do you think about that?
That's cute.
It's 50 cents.
This is 50 cents.
Here, you want to check out this stuff that I got? I'm gonna lay it, just dig it through it and just lay it out. See?
Here. I think I should definitely get Woody.
Woody.
He's 50 cents. I don't know about that. This is,
Kind of cute, right?
it's cute. I mean, the air is dying out, but there's nostalgia there.
Some Sesame Street stuff.
Finn.
Finn, right? How much we got so far? You counting? This is say 50 cent a piece.
2. So 3.
This thing. Pretty neat. $1 for that, right? Winnie the Pooh's. We got that. What's this? I wasn't sure if that train station was complete, so I passed on it. Train station. It's like, dang.
There is bug nets and butterfly
And
nuts
you
over
wanted
there.
a hat?
Yeah, how much are your
But my
fedora
kids were
hats
very
over
much
there?
into them.
4.
But
4 a piece?
they're heading
Okay.
off to college, so it's like,
We'll
gotta
wait,
get rid of
I
all
guess.
that.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Because they've never.
Alright, babe, turn this way. Alright, so you're getting that dress?
Yeah. Get it.
I get it.
Got it.
Shorty.
Yep.
Let's hold it up to you. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. Okay. So got all that stuff here. Got this toy bag here. We'll find $2 worth of stuff. That's the only dress you wanted?
The lady here was so nice, and she had the cutest little dog.
What about this Coach ball? 50 cents.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, someone bought our last Coach stuff for a lot.
All
For
right.
50 cents, I think it's like a damn.
Okay.
I don't want to be cheap, too cheap, you know? Oh, look at eggs.
I mean, I was trying to ignore the eggs, but now you pointed out the eggs, and it's a problem now. Now it's a problem. See, now
How much are your stone eggs? 3 for $1.
Oh, see, now I have to get 3.
Okay. 3 for $1. Is that one you like? That one's. Shit, I just get them all. Ooh, they got glass ones. I just get them all.
2, 3, 4.
I wonder if we could get the knife included with it. How many we got
want
there?
these 2?
I'd say all of them. Yeah. How much?
Five.
$5 there. Cowboys and Indians. Something you like there? That's pretty neat. Wow. Texas. Look at that thing. $1. Is that real? What the hell is that?
I have no idea. It
You
looks
know,
like a
you
giant
know you
sun.
want it.
No,
$5. Huh.
I think we only need 2, but I don't know what's.
Yeah. $2 there. It is the Stagecoach.
Well, I mean, it's a battery. I don't know if there's a charge on it, but it is free.
It's free.
That's good, good boy. Appreciate it.
You don't have any cameras, do you? Digital?
Trying to buy all the stuff to pull the blinds.
It's G.I. Joe. Cool.
2 o'clock, 5, it's changing.
All right, so we got all these maps here for free, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what else did we get here?
Got some G.I. Joe accessories.
Yeah, we got a lot of them
Wow,
just for
yeah.
$1 a piece. I was like, whoa, dude, that could go for a lot of money, dude. Oh yeah. All right, cool. All right, cool. Sounds good, right?
Uh-huh.
Spent how much? $10?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see this. There's Casino. 75 cents. There's a couple of them here.
Uh-huh.
So that would be what, $1.50?
Yeah.
So just make it even 3. Those might actually be worth
I will
something.
always pick up these little soaps. Especially when you can find them in groups like that. They're just so useful and handy to have around.
Alright, cool. Alright, lots of stuff over here. There's like toiletries over there. It's just his jacket.
Oh, it's okay. No, I mean, you could still look.
For $10, that was a pretty good deal on these clubs. I ended up passing on them though. Okay, so we got
My Little
we
Pony.
got the My Little Pony for 50 cents, and these were $2 a piece.
No, $1.
$1 a piece. Okay, sounds good to me.
Hallmark.
Hallmark. Let's see.
On their little tag.
Oh, Hallmark. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, cool.
That's a little too small even for me.
Is it? I
wasn't Yeah. sure
if it's supposed to be that small or not. What's that one? Keep flying survival. Ask them how much they're.
I don't need more clothes.
Keep flying survival. Girl shirt, guy shirt. What do you think? Girl colors on it?
Yeah.
No dinosaurs. Right. Some of this from last year. That's wild. How much are your toys?
I think that's the 25 cent then.
25 cents? Okay.
Yeah, unless it's marked.
Okay, thank you. $1 a piece. Wow. That's pretty sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, not bad.
And then we got all these. Batman. And we got Batman versus Dracula. Dude. Gotta get a couple of these, right?
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo. Look at all the Scooby-Doos.
Yeah, but they're just single episodes, I bet.
I think so. Let's get this. This Hellboy is pretty sweet, isn't it?
Okay.
I want to get this Batman. Yeah, Superman, the new Superman Adventures, Volume 2. That Batman. Mr. Freeze just becomes kids collection. That's pretty sweet. What about that one? Dude. Batman. What? We go with $5. Pick another one. We just watched this one the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
What about the X-Men?
No, that's just an episode. Dollar General.
$10.
That's exactly what it costs at Dollar General.
Yeah, well, it looks brand new.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Bud Light. Spud McKenzie.
You welcome. Please say nothing about anything else. Great I thought you said you said bring these dishes down. Yeah. Let me put the dishes out here. Everything
A lot of these action figures that I found were broken or incomplete, which was kind of a bummer.
So I'm gonna slide this. Help me change the table.
Her bag.
Okay, we just left that one yard sale. She was pricing some action figures from $1 to $3. I got this one here as a Killer Croc. He's missing his tail. Got him for $1. I got the Newt from Ninja Turtles for $1. I got this Knuckles for $1, and I got Master Splinter for $1. So $4 got all these action figures. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Yeah. All right.
Because it was on the way home and we had a little bit of time, we decided to stop in at our favorite thrift store.
Okay. What'd you find?
His tail moves. I can't find a date, but he doesn't say McDonald's or anything.
Yeah.
It says China.
It's good size too. How much is it? 50 cents? What else did you find?
My Little Ponies.
Okay. Let's see, how much are they? $2, and how many you got there?
I didn't count them.
Okay. So it's a bag full for
Yeah.
$2. Oh, and
Same
another
with this.
bag?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. What's this right here? Hold this. This is 50 cents. Brett Favre. Hey, look at these. 250. For the little people. Yeah, that's a good deal. $250 for the little people there too. Look at that one. $350 for that one. Look at the tractor. Wow, that's pretty good. Aquaman. Oh, dude, look at this Toothless right here.
Yeah.
How much was he? Is he really?
Yeah.
What do you mean he's broke? It's $1.
Flip him upside down.
Oh yeah, the battery part for this thing. Okay. What else we got here? Dinosaurs. Ellie was asking, how much for that one dinosaur? $3. Dude, I had these same exact things when I was a kid. These sports plates. I think they come in like a 3 or 4 set. I think they came from Avon too. Here's something I never seen before. I filmed it because I just thought it was pretty neat. Okay, we are back home, and our first stop of the with yard selling was this bag of cards here. Our first purchase, and it was $15 for all these cards. Guy just wanted to get rid of them, so let's go ahead and just dig into it. I'm not gonna pull everything out, just a couple things that he had on top here. You want to hold that? Yep. And okay, first things first, we'll pull this out, and this box right here alone. I mean, the case is probably worth a couple bucks, but here's everything in the case. I don't really know a whole lot about sports cards, but just, I mean, you got like some Michael Jordan, and I mean, it was probably worth it. I mean, it's a lot of cards.
A lot.
Yeah, so it looks like it's just nothing but like, well, there's basketball, but some baseball cards in here. Billy Owens. I don't know who some of these characters are. I mean, players are. Excuse me. Okay. What else we got here? We got these. This is a.
It's a music box.
Music box, Michael Jordan. Okay. Go ahead and wind that up, see if it works. Got this one here. Okay, so yeah, we got a music box there playing Take Me Out to the Ball Game with a basketball
Ball card in it.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, so we got Michael Jordan there. It looks like we got some more Michael Jordan here in a little stand. Let's see here. We have Mark McGuire. Looks like another Mark McGuire. We got that. We got this tin of cards here. This all costs only $15. I'm probably just gonna I'm not gonna price check everything here, but I'm probably just gonna go ahead and put all this stuff just on Marketplace for $50. First come, first serve. Whoever gives me $50 can get all these cards off me. So yeah, so we got a whole tin of cards here. Looks like we got some football and baseball cards here. You can flip through those. You want to just mix those up. And then digging through here, we have this PSA 9 Dan Marino, okay, from Miami Dolphins. So there's some graded cards in here. This is a giant bag full of cards. I mean, it's a shopping bag, just full of sports cards here. Let's see what else we got here. We have yeah, so we got more Brett Favre. Let's see here. Reggie White. Thurman Thomas. These ones are in the hard shell, so I'm assuming these are the more valuable cards. I mean, like I said, I really don't know. I'm not that big into sports. We got Steve Young from the 49ers. We have Junior Seau from the San Diego Chargers. Let's see here. Reggie White. Reggie White. Joe Montana. Yeah, I know Joe Montana. This one he was on the 49ers, so that's an old card there. So yeah, it looks like we got a bunch of baseball cards and football cards in here. What's these ones? Another Joe Montana one in hard cases. Yeah, so anyone who likes sports cards, hopefully they, hopefully they come and they get all this for
Looks like
$50.
there were some non-sports cards in there.
Okay, so this is what, Star Trek?
Yeah, it looks like some Star Trek.
Star Trek. And what else we got in there?
Ooh, Batman.
Batman cards. Okay, so this was mixed in there.
Yep.
Is that unopened?
Yeah.
So a sealed pack of Batman cards.
Yep.
Let me see. Huh. Series 2. That's pretty neat. Alright, well, I'm going to keep that. And what's this? A wrestling card?
It looks... it folds out.
Okay, so this was in there with the cards also.
Yeah.
Some type of wrestling card type deal. We got Kane there. So, I'll see if I can find some comps. I'll put some up there. Like I said, I'm not going to go through everything. But, okay, so this looks like it might be a poster. I think, spin it around. I think it's a poster. Yeah, it's a poster. Alright, that's pretty neat. Okay, so, any wrestling fans there? That's pretty cool. Alright. My ring just flew off.
Yep.
Okay, so, and that's it. So, yeah, we'll go on to the next stop. Like I said, I'm not going to dig on through all this. But I think I'm going to put them just on Marketplace for $50 and see if I can just sell them $50.
All right, at our next stop, there was a lot of holiday Christmas stuff, and we picked up a few things.
Okay, so yeah, first of all, ended up picking up this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from Memory Lane. The box is a little messed up. The card's kind of coming off, but the toy is in great condition. This is battery operated. You flick the tail, and I guess he talks and his nose lights up. It doesn't work anymore. I guess the battery's dead, but still really neat. She only sold that to me for 50 cents. Thought that was a pretty good deal. We all know these characters. I'm sure you guys seen it. Been watching it since we were kids. This claymation style Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here's another one. It doesn't have the card. Once again, 50 cents for it. It's Skinny Santa. You got Skinny Santa there, and I guess before he ate all his cookies,
Rudolph.
and then Baby Rudolph. Seeing this, Winnie the Pooh. I'm a big fan of Winnie the Pooh and Piglet too. Yeah, 25 cents for the ornament, Hallmark. Ended up finding this brass candle holder here just for $1. Thought that was pretty neat. It has this really neat look to it with this part on it, so you can hold it a little bit better. You could get a purchase your thumb on there. That's pretty neat. Only for $1. I'll try to put some comps up there for y'all. And then this right here was a flower vase.
Yeah, bud vase.
A bud vase, and it says right there Sterling, so weighted. So I guess it's filled and just overlaid with silver, but pretty neat. Only spent a couple bucks. I think it was $2, $3, $4, under $5 here at this stop. So we'll go ahead and move on.
Yep. Okay, so this is our next stop. We picked up a bunch of Monster High stuff, some games, and a book.
Yeah, so this stop, I wish I would have known a lot more about Monster High, because after I put the comps up there and started researching it, wow, I didn't know they were worth that much, but I'll jump into that once we get to that section. Got an Xbox 360 game here, Dance Central, then we got another one, Just Dance for Kids. These were $1 a piece, so I couldn't pass them up. Anytime I see video games for $1, it's one of the easiest things to sell, so I pick them up whenever we find them. We got Nintendo DS, Pets Nursery, and I don't know how much these are worth, but that had a sticker of $25 at one point used. So for $1, I said, why not? I might get lucky and find one that'll pay off all 6 of those. So $6 in games there. She ended up finding this official Harry Potter cookbook. Pretty neat. Thought that was pretty cool. Bring your magical dishes to your table. And this originally sold for right there,
$19.95.
$20. Yeah, $20 originally for that book. So, like I said, I'll put some comps and yeah. Okay, the guy had a deal with all the dolls that he had there were only $1 a piece. And as I was looking through it, I found that a lot of these Monster High dolls were missing arms, some were missing legs, hands, and stuff like that. So I thought they were broken. So I'm
Yeah, I
kicking
mean-
myself in the butt now after look at some of these comparisons. I guess you can mix and match the body parts, and they weren't broken; they were just incomplete or pulled apart. So I guess they were technically incomplete.
Yeah.
And some could still be worth a lot of money.
But we didn't know.
Yeah, in that incomplete form, that could be worth quite a bit. So let's go ahead and show you this one real quick. I don't know them by name, but and I don't know if these are the outfits that are supposed to go to them. But I know this one's worth quite a bit of money. This one here. And if I would have known that, I would have went back and just bought all of them. It's just I just picked out all the ones that were
Complete.
Yeah, that had
missing hands or legs or anything like that.
that had all their body parts. Like this one was a no-brainer. When I seen this one in there, and this one had 4 hands, compared to the other ones that were basically naked and missing body parts, I was like, that one right there, I'm easily gonna pay $1 for. So, like this one, and he said all the ones that didn't have clothes on them, you could go ahead and pick outfits. He had a whole tub full of accessories and outfits. So I let my wife pick out the outfits for him real quick. She
And I couldn't find any real Monster High outfits, but I did pick out some outfits.
Yeah, that's another one right there. Like I said, I don't know who these characters are. I know we bought a DVD lot recently for only like $14, and we sold all 14 DVDs for $100. So I know Monster High is very popular. So I figured the dolls would probably be just as good. And like I said, I'm kicking myself in the butt not buying all of them. But yeah, and keep in mind that it was already like an hour into the yard sales, and there was a lot of people there. And no one was even touching these dolls. Like, no one was even looking at them. So I probably would have went back and bought all of them. It's just I didn't comp them right there. And I didn't Google shot them and look at the prices right then and there. It was basically a neighborhood sales going on, and there was like over 50 yard sales. What you're seeing here in the video was like nothing compared to the amount of sales we actually went to. It's just there wasn't a whole lot to videotape at a lot of the sales. We probably went to at least 40 yard sales.
Yeah,
and
they had over 50 houses involved.
Yeah, they had
in this neighborhood.
They had over 50 houses involved in this community sale. And like I said, he said the deal was if you found one that was didn't have clothes, you just go ahead and dig through the bucket and find some clothes for the doll. So my wife went ahead and she went ahead and picked out some outfits for some of these dolls. And they probably go to Barbies. They had Barbies there too. And but I didn't even look at the Barbies because I knew Monster High was pretty popular. So we spent like $10 on how many dolls we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $10 on the dolls. $6 on the game. So we're like $16 there. He charged us $1 for the books. That was $17. And then $3 for anything that was on the table when it came to like the playhouses or anything. So my wife, we gave him $20 and we paid $3 for this horse right here. And he said that was also Monster High. So I thought that was a good deal. Like I said, I'm going to put some of those comparisons up there. And if I knew they still had the yard sale going on, I'd go back and buy all of them right now. I mean, it was just, I'm just blown away on just how valuable these dolls can be.
Okay, so this next stop, we actually ended up picking up an armchair.
Yeah, and how much was that chair?
It was $2.
Yeah, so the chair was only $2. Also, at the same place, I ended up getting only for $1 this racing jacket. It says RCI Racing Component Industry. Once again, you have Velcro there. It has a zipper.
It's really heavy.
Manufactured and certified. But once again, it's a cool looking jacket. It looks like a mechanic's jacket. Only got it for $1, so I'll see if I can find any comps, see if it's worth anything. I picked myself up some t-shirts. They only wanted 50 cents for the shirts, and they were like pretty much brand new. Nothing crazy. But just when I cut grass this summer, I got a blue and a red one, a baby blue one, and this V-neck. 50 cents a shirt, so $2 in shirts there. $1 in a jacket, and this shirt was $1 at one of the yard sales too. She ended up picking this up for herself. Field Guide to Mushrooms. She likes mushrooms. She even likes the magic mushrooms. All right, yeah. See, Smurf's house. Not so magical, but still cool. We got trumpets. We got a gramophone.
I wouldn't if I were you.
So probably poisonous. WTF. Seems fine. It's like the ones that I cut in the yard. Treebeard. These are the trippy ones, oh fun, and probably deadly. Yeah, so I thought that was a pretty cool shirt. We got a couple cool shirts. We try to stay away from clothes too much. We already got a bunch of clothes. But when I find shirts for only 50 cents to $1, and we're going to use them for just around the house, why not? Okay, moving on to the next one.
Okay, so this next stop, there wasn't a whole lot there, but the kids were trying to help their parents clean up and selling off their toys, so we figured we'd help them out. So we picked up a few of the toys.
Yeah, all the toys were only 50 cents a piece.
50 or 25 cents.
Yeah, so we got this little Elsa doll here. Ended up getting that little thing for like 25 cents, Queen Bee. I don't even know what it's from. I just wanted to help the kids out a little bit. 25 cents for this McDonald's bucket. I got a couple of these, so I didn't have the cat, so why not pick that one up? I'm trying to collect all of them, so got that. Got, if you want to undo those Pokemon cards, you get these. We got these Pokemon cards for only 50 cents. I have no clue what I'm looking at there. 25 cents for all these racing patches. These Hoosier racing patches here. Quite a bit of them. A whole stack of them. So, I mean, for 25 cents for the whole thing, I mean, I could probably sell them for $1 a piece. I don't know. I'll put some comparisons up there for y'all. And I'm getting these bars of soap from them for free. And these were actually, like I said, they were free. And the lady who was...
who organized the whole event, the whole community yard sale, she makes these, actually.
Yeah.
And anybody who was going to be running a yard sale, she gave them, some samples for them to give out.
Yeah, so, yeah, she was the one who organized the community yard sale, and she was giving out samples because she actually sells these. This is her line of stuff, and she was actually promoting her stuff, too. So, I thought that was pretty neat. We grabbed 2 bars of soaps there. Okay, so we got Poliwag, we got Rayquaza. What's that one? That's a shiny one.
Coridon.
Okay, I'm probably sure that's probably a rare. Like I said, I could be wrong, but... Okay, it looks like we get some Japanese ones. Japanese, a trainer card, and another Rayquaza. Okay. Yeah, so that was a fun little stop. My wife wanted to get some of the bread. They had some bread there. We actually didn't end up getting some desserts there. A lot of them had a lot of kids selling lemonade and dessert. So we were kind of already full on desserts and lemonades.
Yeah.
And they had a nice bookshelf there that said make an offer. I ended up not picking that up because my wife wanted a chair. And we actually had that in the back, and we just didn't have room for the bookshelf. But man, the bookshelf I probably got for like $5, and but she wanted the chair, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next one.
Okay, so this next stop, the lady had some Hello Kitty stuff, and I'm always on the lookout for Hello Kitty. Since there were doubles of this little guy, I forget his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm always looking for Karami. That's Karami, and that's Cinnamon Roll. And so
this stuff was $1 a piece. She had a box there in front of her table, and everything in the box is $1 a piece. We asked her how much for the box. She couldn't make up her mind. She didn't want to deal. She didn't want to give us an offer on it, so we just bought 5 things and we left. She said come back, she's going to bring more stuff out. And we probably would have came back and bought more stuff from her, but since she didn't really want to deal with us the first time, we didn't want to deal with her again either. So ended up buying 5. She got lucky getting $5 from us for this stuff here.
And some earrings.
Yeah, she got some little Hello Kitty earrings, and this was just $1 too. So yeah,
and
so
these 2 I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, actually it was $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. She got $6 from it, and yeah, so we got some Hello Kitty stuff there, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, at this next stop, it was they had a lot of cool stuff. Once again, nothing we can live without, but this right here was definitely it caught my wife's eye. It's this mother of pearl inlaid box here. We've seen these a couple times, and they do actually pretty good. They actually sell pretty good. It's a music box, and they were selling it for only $3, and it actually does work. Go ahead and open it up. Yeah. So that's pretty neat. Got that, and like I said, I'll find some comps. I'll put it up there. You got a really nice lacquered box. Really pretty box there. Real shiny. When the sun was hitting it, it just was
really
so beautiful. Yeah. And all the costume jewelry was only about 50 cents a piece. She ended up finding this puka necklace here. It had some little flowers on it. Little itty bitty flowers on it. Really pretty. So that was only 50 cents. What is this?
It's snakes.
Does that come from like Harry Potter or anything?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll have to Google shot it.
Looks like a snake and a Celtic knot. I don't think it's silver or anything like that.
No,
just
I think it's probably stainless.
Costume. It's about 2 inches long. So yeah, that's pretty neat. So we spent like $4 on all this stuff. And the Trail of Tears, there's feathers here.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat. That's a neat piece, actually, and I might even wear that one. Yeah, so $4 worth of fun there, and we'll go ahead and move on to the next stop.
Okay, so our next stop, this lady was doing it right. She had a ton of stuff outside, and her prices were so awesome. The toys were 50 cents a piece. And
The clothes were $1 a piece.
And she was like, anything that's not marked, just come and ask me and we can make a deal.
And she was just letting it go. Yeah, we spent quite a bit of time there. First of all, she got this dress here for $1. That was a pretty nice sundress that she got there. I don't know the brand of it or anything like that. We won't go into too much detail there, but if you want to look at the brand. My wife ended up finding these capice shells or capri shells, lotus flowers. Okay, so there's the brand there, Raquel Unger. Okay. Medium to a large there. You got a nice little sundress. What kind of shells these are? Anyway, I'll put a comparison up. She sold all seven of these lotus flower tea light candlelight holders for how much?
$3.
$3 for all of these. For all of these. So you got the red shells, lotus flowers. These ones are like baskets. These are like basket ones here. Yeah, $3. They're super light, super fragile. But we'll end up probably putting those in our booth.
Yeah, for sure.
If they're actually worth something, we might actually put a couple of them on eBay. I was digging, as she was looking through some of that stuff, I was actually digging through the toys. And all these toys are only 50 cents a piece. So we got some Mickey Mouse here, Disney. We got Donald Duck there. You got this tin can here. It's like a puzzle. It spins around if you want to. Yeah, if you want to show them real quick. You can contort the body and mix and match Elmo there. The only reason why I'm buying the Sesame Street stuff is because on our Whatnot channel, on our auction site, is that a lot of people ask for Sesame Street specifically for Elmo. He's super popular, and he sells quick. It's probably not going to be much money we make off that stuff. It's just we're trying to cater to our returning customers.
Yeah.
Got this little Scooby-Doo. He's about 3 inches tall.
He's not McDonald's.
Yeah,
he's solid.
Yeah, he's solid PVC there. Nice solid 3-inch PVC here. I think this is a McDonald's toy, Curious Georgia. I thought it was just neat. You spin it around like so, and he goes down the little monkey bars. Anyway, that's pretty neat. I didn't think it was McDonald's at first because I was like, how's that fit in a Happy Meal bag? But I think it all comes apart and all that good stuff. So. Got some vintage, more vintage Sesame Street just to cater to some of our returning customers on Whatnot. So we got Ernie there. We got
Grover. I think?
Oh, that's his name. I was gonna say Grouch, but yeah, we got Grover here. Taxi Grover. We found Elmo. I should have got the whole train. They had the train track there, except it was kind of bulky, and I wasn't sure if all the tracks were there. But I probably should have picked up the train station and the tracks just in case. But I did end up getting the engine, Elmo and his engine, and his coal cart there. Ended up finding these dragons. We got a double-headed dragon here. I ended up picking 2 of these up on accident. I think these are McDonald's. I'll put a comp up there. I'm not quite sure what they're from. But yeah, I got 3 of those. Ended up finding this Joker card. I thought it was just it was so random. Luckily, it didn't get too crushed. It's a little wrinkled, but there's no creases or nothing in it. But I seen the Batman in it. Then I seen that it said Gotham PD Evidence. So I was like, okay, so this is definitely some type of DC thing. So I'm looking at that. I'll put some comps up there for y'all on that card. Ended up finding some more like they had a lot of Happy Meal toys there.
Yeah, a lot.
So this was some Adventure Time. Here you got Finn with his sword. You got Finn there. We ended up finding this bunny. It says bunny there. And Littlest Pet Shop. I know, yeah, Littlest Pet Shop Happy Meal toy there. A lot of people come to the Whatnot show and they asked about Littlest Pet Shop. This was pretty neat. It says Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Once again, it was only 50 cents. You pull the string. And the squirrel actually shakes. How funny is that? That's pretty neat. Do it one more time. That's pretty neat. This thing has some vibration power too. But yeah, it still works there. And the squirrel shakes, and yeah. So squirrel, he's got his treats. I found this reptilian type of guy. I think once again, Happy Meal or Kids Meal. It had the sticker inside there, and I think it might be Ben 10, but he looked like he was a reptilian. So he's clear plastic. That was pretty neat. Found a little SpongeBob squirter. Yeah, little SpongeBob squirter. We found a Little People. Fisher Price Little People. Or is this Fisher Price? 1998 by Shellcore. So, yeah, so I think that is Little People. and then some Elmo. We got Bert, and we got Grover again. Some little cars here. I thought that was pretty neat. They came in the bag like that, so we got that for like 50 cents. Woody Woodpecker. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear him there, but yeah, if you want to find a date there on Woody Woodpecker.
There's no date on him.
Okay, but yeah, he needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I think we got him for like 50 cents also, or $1. I think we paid like under $20 for all this stuff here, and I think the shells alone are going to pay for that. Everything else is just going to be just a plus. I think when I seen this, I'm almost positive this was Winnie the Pooh. Once again, you got a little play set, and I'm almost positive this is Winnie the Pooh's house. We have his refrigerator there. And there we have his food cabinet right there. Yeah, I watched some Winnie the Pooh growing up. He's actually one of my favorite Disney characters, actually. And this thing goes up and down. But nice little Winnie the Pooh play set there with him living in his tree. Really neat. Once again, I'll put some comps. I don't know what year this is from. I have to look into it a little bit more. But that was a fun stop. We went there last year. It's like something this lady does every year. So I can't wait till next year when she has it again. We might stay a little bit longer there.
Yeah.
All right, moving to the next one.
Okay, so this next stop was really fun, at least for me. I've got a whole collection of these stone eggs. I've probably got over 30 of them, and I've paid as much as $5 an egg. And some people will pay more than that, depending on the size or what they're made out of or their age. But this lady was selling 3 for $1. So I had to go ahead and get the rest of them that she had there.
Yeah, 3 for $1. We couldn't pass that up. She had them in that little Longenberger basket. She was only selling that Longenberger basket for $1 too. We passed on it just because we've had them, and actually we haven't had much luck selling those baskets. So yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $5 worth here. We ended up giving her $5 for the eggs. She also had this Gucci Coach wallet. If you want to open that for them, that was only 50 cents. I think these are all marble or alabaster, but just quick look at them. They're about 3 inches tall on those size and those eggs there. So you got you a Coach wallet here. It's a little tattered up inside. But last time she had an auction on Whatnot, and she sold her purses. She sold like 30 Vera Bradleys that she's collected over time. And she had like 2 or 3 Coach bags, and they went ridiculously high. I couldn't believe how much those purses went for. So hopefully the wallet sells for more than that next time she has her purse auction. I'm sure it's going to sell for more than 50 cents. I ended up picking up the Swiss Army knife here. It's seized up. I can't even open. I almost ripped my nail off trying to open it up, trying to show you the blade and everything. She just threw that in with everything and that. So yeah, I think we gave her $5 for everything, and I gotta soak this in some WD-40. But yeah, I like Swiss Army knives. I have a bunch of these, and that's just probably gonna end up being a keeper. And I'm sure some of these are probably gonna end up being keepers for her too. Like she said, she has a collection of over 30 of these, and she's paid up to $5 for some of them. So finding 3 for $1, that was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and move on. So this next stop was actually at a collector's house to stop, and man, did they have some cool stuff. If I could start the day over, I would have just bought everything they had here. They had everything priced only at $1, $1 or $2 a bag, and I just spent so much time looking at a lot of these bags. I had to make up my mind on which one I wanted. We were kind of running out of cash by then. And we were trying to save our money just in case we ran across something that we couldn't live without. Started here real quick. We recently just picked up a cuckoo clock, and they had $5 on this. And these are actually weights for a cuckoo clock. And the cuckoo clock I picked up didn't have the weights. Yeah, so it was kind of weird that we found these weights. We actually only needed 2 of them, and they ended up selling those to us for how much?
$4.
Yeah, so
$1 a piece, basically.
Yeah, and these are really heavy. And this is going to complete that cuckoo clock, and once I put them on there, I should be able to sell the cuckoo clock for a little bit more. So $4 for those, and these are all G.I. Joe pieces. All those little things I was flipping through, the majority was G.I. Joe. So, yeah, $1 a bag. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $6 there and $4 here. We just spent $10 there. And like I said, if I could start over, I would have bought all the G.I. Joe stuff, and I would have bought all the Monster High stuff, and it would have just been money in the bank, seriously. But I think we did pretty good here. For $1, it looks like there's a bunch of little clips for some rifles. We have some grenades in there. We have yellow smoke grenades. That's pretty neat. So a bag full of grenades, launching bullets. We got smoke grenades. This one here has a bunch of backpacks and accessories like that. So yeah, we got a bunch of guns here. And we recently came across in an auction, and we bought some Star Wars guns, pistols, and they sold for $40 for only 6 of them. And we sold 2 lots of those at $40 for 12 pieces. And so we made over $80 on those. So anytime I see accessories like this, they could be worth more than the actual dolls themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's a backpack there.
Because the
more
accessories are
backpacks.
always the first thing to get lost.
Yeah, so we got stuff like little walkie-talkies, but all vintage G.I. Joe stuff. And man, if I would go back and bought more, if I would have had more money on me, I should have just bought it all. Someone did ask how much for all the G.I. Joe stuff, and some of the stuff was actually priced more than $1, and she said $100 for all of it. So I just spent $10 here, and look how much cool stuff we got. Just $6 on the G.I. Joe stuff. Want to start opening them.
I didn't want to miss
Yeah,
it.
so that one here was a nice little grouping. This one, so we got some machine guns there. We got this crazy looking freaking gun here. Got some magazine. That probably goes to this machine gun. Some dirt in it. Got some like a AK or M. Yeah, it looks like an AK style. It looks like we got a Uzi here. $1 for that bag. Some of the bags only had like a couple things in it, and we like to resell. So I just grabbed the bags that had the most things in it. So I figured that would probably be more of a return with that. We got some missiles here, some giant missiles, some shotguns.
That looks like a radar dish.
It might be a radar dish.
A knife.
Oh yeah, I like that. So we got a little Rambo knife there. That's pretty neat.
A shovel.
A shovel. Okay, yeah. So another $1 there. If I can find some comps in this, I'll put it up there for you. I'm probably not going to open this one here. It was just $1 full of bandoleros. You got so this is goes to machine guns and all that. You can throw them on top of your little soldiers over their shoulders and everything. It looks like we got some grenade launchers in there. But a whole bag of these for only $1. I thought that was a pretty good deal. There's probably about maybe 10 pieces in there, maybe more. And then this was the last bag that we got from them. It was missiles, I guess, to the G.I. Joe.
Maybe the vehicles.
Yeah, to the vehicles or something. That one's like in a clip if you want to open that real quick. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good deal for that. Man, if I would have had another just 20 to drop there, I probably would have definitely blown it. But we were trying to, conserve money for each one because there were just so many sales. And unfortunately, some of those sales just didn't hit. And by the time we go back,
the stuff that we were interested in
was already sold and gone. So yeah, so that's pretty neat. So all these missiles there, I got some missiles here. I don't know what they go to. I might take them to a toy store and actually get some information on these and just see if they want to buy them from me. But yeah, $10 there at that stop. That was a fun stop. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one.
All right, so this next stop, there wasn't a lot of stuff that was too exciting or anything we couldn't live without, but we found a few things. I'm a sucker for soaps, and anytime I see cheap soap, especially these little samples, because these can actually be worth money, believe it or not. Most of these are from Harrah's.
Harrah's Casino.
Okay,
yeah.
So
Harrah's.
well, I don't know.
75 cents a bag. I've been to Vegas so many times. She's yet to be there. I used to live on the West Coast in San Diego, so I used to go to Vegas like pretty much almost every weekend whenever I didn't have school or I was off of work.
These are all from the casino.
Okay, so yeah, we got a couple bars of soap there. So that was $3 there. Right across the street, they had a pretty big yard sale, but there wasn't too many things we couldn't live without. We said, shit, since we walked over there, let's go ahead and find something. We found some Hello Kitty, right?
Itty Bitties by Hallmark.
Itty Bitties, yep, and these are by
Hallmark.
So, yep, so got that one, and this has, like, beans in it.
Yep.
And they're about maybe 3 to 4 inches tall. And then we got, like, is that a cat?
Yeah, it's a cat.
I was going to say a penguin, but it has ears, so,
yes.
Yeah. So we got a cat, another Itty Bitty by Hallmark.
And then a Jigo.
And then
it's an actual My Little Pony.
Yeah, My Little Pony. Yeah, My Little Pony. I think, I don't know what generation this is, but I'll go ahead and put the comp up there. So they only wanted, like 50 cents for that?
This,
yeah, and then like $1. I think she gave them $2 Yeah, $2 for it all, or $3 for that, and then $3 for the soap. So $5 or $6 here at those two stops, and we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, all these items were actually at 3 different yard sales. At the first yard sale that we went to was actually, these were $1 a piece for the DVDs. I actually ended up getting some animation. I always look for like Sunday morning, Saturday morning cartoon animation, especially when it's like Batman. Some of this stuff comes free on Netflix, which we have, or on YouTube, which I try to watch. And sometimes you have to rent it or buy it, and I'm not going to pay the prices online. On Netflix
Just
or
to
anything.
rent it.
Just to rent it or buy it. So I always look out, especially when they're only $1 a piece. I got Batman, the man who would be Bat. So it has a couple episodes, 3 new adventures on it. I used to love watching Batman when I was younger. Batman versus Dracula.
It's a full-length animated movie.
Yeah, so that we got that movie on that one. I actually think I've seen this one before, actually, on Netflix. We got Hellboy. Well, we both love Hellboy.
Oh my god, I love Hellboy.
Yeah, so I haven't seen the animated series. So we're gonna have to check that out. And I was a little disappointed with this one. I'm a SpongeBob fan. She's not so much, but I like SpongeBob. It always makes me laugh.
This one taught us that we always need to check the case.
Yeah, I probably should have checked the case on that one. The thing was, I checked the case on all these ones, and the DVD was in it. And this one didn't actually have the DVD. I rattled it, and it does have a DVD in it. And it sucks because it actually was the Halloween ones from SpongeBob, and it actually had a Hello Kitty disc in it. So I didn't get totally screwed on it. I did get a DVD out of it, but it wasn't
SpongeBob.
Yeah, it wasn't the 5 Spooky Tales ones. And I don't even know if you get those free on the internet or not. But yeah, anyway. All right, the next stop was they were $1 a piece for the toys. Ended up getting that toy and this belt here for $1. So it looks like a Pokemon. Well, anytime we see Pokemon stuff for under $1 we usually end up picking it. It's a belt, a little kid's belt. So yeah, that'll probably either go in our booth or on eBay. This is a little toy here. We got a Pokeball. Here, hold this camera. She doesn't know how to open the Pokeball.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to break the Pokeball.
Okay, yeah, so we got the Pokeball, and inside we have a
Charmander.
Charmander.
Sure.
Yep. So a little PVC in that. That was $2 there. It was $4 at the other one, so 4, 2. Yeah, so this next stop was actually, everything here was just $0.25 a piece. I found the 25-cent bin, so I just bought $2 worth of stuff. And we got some Jurassic World there. There's a T-Rex on his, there's a symbol on his foot there. Yeah, so anytime I find Jurassic World, people on our Whatnot channel like that type of stuff. Some Hello Kitty. I think this is McDonald's.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I'm collecting them.
Yeah, she has some in her collection right here. Like there's one right over there. You got like a Karami, and then she's got one down there. And she's trying to get the whole collection of them right now. We had the
frog.
The frog one, and we totally sold it at our last auction because someone really wanted it. So we sold it. So we're always on the lookout for those. And I'm getting this Goofy train here. It says here Runaway Railway. So yeah, so it's the engine. That was only 25 cents. End up getting this alligator. It says Jaru on the bottom. That's all it says. Made in China. Pretty cool little alligator. It's about 5-6 inches long there. End up getting another alligator for 25 cents. Actually, that's a crocodile. My mistake. My bad. And yeah, that one's a little bit smaller than that one. Both rubber. Got this like Gibbon style monkey. I could be wrong. I don't know exactly. A lion monkey or something like that. Crazy looking monkey, zebra tail on it. And just the last thing to round it up to $2 was this Mickey Mouse duck here.
Yeah. Because it's cute. And who doesn't like a Mickey Mouse duck?
Yeah, so if we got any Jeep friends out there, we might end up giving that to them or putting it on our Whatnot channel. Yep. Yeah, that was a fun little stop. Actually, that was 3 stops and 3 different stops there. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next one.
Yep.
Okay, so this next stop was she had a bunch of toys out there, and she told us to come back at 10:30. She wasn't going to be set up till 10:30, which is kind of late for our community yard sale to start at 8. But whatever. I didn't actually show myself finding these. I was digging through a bunch of stuff, and I just found them. But by the time I was digging through it and I found them, I totally didn't even record it. But she sold me these.
For $1 a piece?
Yeah, all these action figures here for $1 a piece. So we got Master Splinter here. I thought that was a good deal. A lot of them were broken. A lot of her toys were broken. So I didn't. And some of the toys were $3 a piece, and they were still broken. and she wasn't giving any type of deals out, so I didn't buy any more from her. I only spent $4. So we got Knuckles here. This was my favorite find of the day, actually. I've been looking for this guy. He's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new line. His name is Neutralizer. As you can see, on his pattern on his chest looks like a skull, kind of like the Punisher. He's almost complete. I think he's just missing his dagger. His tail's there, and this is pretty modern. But I collect reptilian style figures. Like that's pretty much all I collect when it comes to toys. Is like reptilian anthropomorphic people. I thought this was Killer Croc, but this is actually Leatherhead, also from Ninja Turtles. They had a Shredder there that I was thinking about picking up, but once again, like she didn't want to wheel and deal too much. So I was like, you know, there are other places I can go to get better bargains. This tail was missing. She wouldn't even give me a deal on that. She said $1 for it, and she was pretty firm on that. I was hoping to at least get that one, and I would have bought probably a couple more if she would have helped me out on that one. But about $4 worth of toys there. Thought that was kind of fun. He's going to my collection. He's going to my collection. I'm going to sell these two. Okay, this was our last stop. We were pretty much done with the community yard sale. Well, people with yard sales, it's like, you know, I love the people who are ready to get rid of their stuff. Sometimes it feels like some people aren't ready to get rid of their stuff. We just love when people are ready to let go and actually clean their house. And it's kind of weird when some people actually say, I'm ready just to let go of the stuff, and the prices are still kind of high. It just makes no sense. It's like, I guess you're not really wanting to sell it. But
yeah, you're still too attached to it.
I mean, it's their stuff, so they could price it at whatever. We actually went to a guy's house, and the dumbass actually said to us, we asked about the price of something. He didn't have nothing priced out, so you had to go talk to the guy and ask for about the prices. And he said, when he told us the price, he said $60 for this bag of Smurfs. It was just a bag of like old PVC Smurfs, and they weren't even like that expensive. We deal with Smurfs all the time, and he said $60. So we just put it back down. And I guess
he got offended.
Yeah, he got offended about that. And other than saying it to our face, he just said it real loud above the crowd. He said, I can't believe people who come to yard sales
and expect yard sale prices. It's like, dude, you labeled it as a yard sale.
And he's literally got his thing labeled as a yard sale. So, I mean, if that's the case, source somewhere else. Put your stuff online if you're going to get offended like that. Especially when it's someone like my wife. You know what I mean? It upsets me. You know, and you just don't know what to do about it other than just walk away. So it's like, in our eyes, he lost some sales. So we went to our secret spot here. Our secret thrift store. This is official Nintendo licensed shirt. It's a large in kids here. You got Ash Ketchum with Pikachu and Bulbasaur. This Pokemon shirt. That was only $1 for that shirt.
All kids' shirts there are $1.
She ended up finding this book here for 50 cents because she loves books, and she always has to get some literature every time we go out, whether it's a cookbook or something, just another book to add to the collection. And we ended up finding this whole bag of My Little Ponies, $2 here, $2 a bag, and there's probably about over 10 figures in here of My Little Ponies, PVCs. Thought that was pretty neat. So $44 there, $5.50. So everything was like under $6 here, and we had a good time. We had a fun time. I always love going out shopping and thrifting with my wife. Hope you guys had a good time. If you guys like this type of video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Please, we're trying to grow the channel, so
please go ahead and subscribe if you like it, and we will see you next time.
Yep.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.